Hi guys, the story I found was about three teenagers who were charged with felony murder because of the death of their friend who was also with them on this event. One day, Levi Sparks, Jose Quinzero, Anthony Sharp, and Denzel Johnson decided to go and act on their dumb plan, as they say, um, to go and break into an individual's house that wasn't there to try and get some quick money. So when they reached the house that they decided that they were going to break into, they knocked on the door repeatedly. They tried to ring the doorbell. They tried to really make sure that no one was home because they did not have the intent on hurting anyone or having anyone get hurt. But the resident of the home, whose name was Rodney Scott, said that he was upstairs sleeping, so he couldn't hear them knocking at the door. So when the boys broke into the home, Rodney woke up because he thought someone was coming in to rob him. So he goes downstairs with his 9mm and proceeds to shoot two out of the four boys, one in the leg and one in the chest, that ended up being fatal. According to this article, Rodney Scott was not charged with any punishment. But all three of the living boys were, even the one who was out on lookout, who was on the porch, who wasn't even a part of the burglary, the break-in, was charged with felony murder. In this case, I don't think they should be in prison for anywhere from 45 to 50 years because even though what they did was wrong, I do think they should get the max of the 20 years for robbery and for breaking and entering, but I don't think that they should get that felony murder charge because it was never their intent to ever hurt anyone, and it was never their intent to cause physical or emotional damage to the resident of the house. And in fact, they even did things to try and prevent the resident of the house from being injured. They knocked on the door. They tried to see if he was in his house or anything like that. They were just looking for something fun to do. So I don't think that this would qualify for the felony murder charge if it was me, but they would definitely get the 20 years of the breaking and entering charges. As far as the law goes, I do think it should remain on the books for cases that do require it. I know from watching a couple of the other YouTube videos that y'all have posted and everything like that, there's definitely a few cases that could have and should have been ruled as a felony murder charge because there was intent or it was malicious or whatever, and it did end in someone's death. But in this case, I don't think that it is reasonable for these boys to be spending their entire lives in jail for a careless and ignorant mistake. The article itself even talks about how the teenage brain is still developing and how they don't always think to what the consequences could be from those things. But yeah, alrighty, I guess.